My Little Pirates, Luffy's Adventures in Equestria, by Fullmetal Pony. Chapter 4, Chaos. Luffy, go! Luffy complained. The ethereal golden chains around his legs refused to budge. No, Celestia replied in a cold tone. You've already done enough damage as it is. Besides, I assure you, the Canterlot dungeons are much more comfortable than what the government would throw you into. Luffy roared. I'm not going to any dungeon! I'm going back to my ship! He raised up his front hose and slammed them back at the ground. The floor quaked and cracked. The area chains were connected to fragmented. Without a proper anchor, the chains evaporated. Luffy didn't waste any time and sped away from Celestia, toward the doors, back to the hall. Celestia sighed and lit up her horn once more. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to violence. A wall of flames rose up in front of the door, blocked off Luffy's escape. He spun around, just in time to see a golden ray coming straight at him. He jumped out of the way and grabbed onto a nearby pillar. The beam continued on its path and left the floor of the Royal Heart scorching hall red. Jeez, that's... Some smoke was into Luffy's nose, and he noticed the tip of his tail was on fire. He released one of his hose from the pillar and flailed it around his tail to quench the flames. This could stop if you just surrender quietly. Celestia called up to Luffy. Luffy managed to stop out the flames and looked at Celestia. Why are you trying to kill me anyway? All I did was ask for a boat. Why? Because if you escape, I know you'll return. I won't let you hurt my subjects. Celestia sent a bolt of lightning at Luffy. Only harmlessly crackled around him. Fire and lightning? Police are crazy with this magic stuff. That's right. You are a rubber man if I have heard is correct. Celestia scowled. This would be easier if you hadn't corrupted Twilight and her friends. Hey! I was just asking for a way out of here! You told them of the outer world, perverted their minds with human horrors. How dare you! Celestia flung a wave of magic that Luffy barely dodged as he smashed the pillar he had just leapt from. They just asked me where I was from! Jeez, what's wrong with telling stories? Your stories. All human stories. Entice and trick my little ponies to go into your world. Celestia stabbed her head in Luffy's direction, and that was another wave of magic. What do they find when they get there? No treasure, no adventure, just suffering and despair. More magic arced out Celestia's horn. By now, a good part of the royal hall was scorched and blackened, with very few pillars remained unscathed. Then there were the pirates who came here, spreading sin, disorder, and chaos. Celestia's voice turned into a booming typhoon of noise as he summoned a spear of magic with fire and lightning shooting off from it. Uh-oh. Luffy swung to the giant glass mural behind Celestia's throne and crashed through it. The ball slipped over his head while he disappeared into the shadows beneath the throne room. Darn! Celestia exclaimed. As he floated over to the broken mural and looked down, as he kicked a jagged piece of glass into the night. I can't let him escape. What if he makes it back to the sea? Celestia's lips quivered a little, then she sealed resolved. He won't get far. The garden isn't closed. Celestia's eyes went wide when she realized what she just said. Oh no, the garden! Celestia instantly teleported away. What is that pony's problem? Luffy complained. He led through her thick head only to meet another one. Everybody else on this island seemed really nice. Why do they have such a mean princess? Instead of jumping through another head, he turned left. The path filled into a square with statues. Oh well, guess I'll have to find the ship another way. Luffy looked around while he tried. Most of the statues were of ponies, but there was one odd statue in the middle that caught Luffy's attention for a second. It had a snake-like body, one eagle claw, one bear claw, one pony leg, dragon leg, Pegasus wing, and one bat wing. What a weird statue! Get back, Straw Hat Luffy! Celestia appeared in a flash, but now her mane had lost its multicolored hue, and started becoming orange, red, and flaming. You will not unleash him! Who? A giddy cackle filled the air as Celestia's mane lost its fire. Me. No! Crowd? Shall we call bullshit on this moment? Yes, we should! Bullshit! Thank you. I just had to point that out. No! She cried out. Oh, yes. The voice called back. I must admit, no pirates being around when I came back last time was quite the downer. But just to cause the turmoil it's caused you alone is so rich, Celestia. Enough games, Celestia yelled at the voice. I see your statue, but I know you're not really there. Show yourself! How did you even break out anyway? I don't know. The author just wanted me to show up, and here I am. Why? So you could summon your little elements to seal me again. How cliche. Although, Luffy felt something drained off his shoulder. I should really thank you, Straw Hat. He jumped back to see that the statue had been resting its eagle claw on him. Only it wasn't a statue anymore. How? What the heck are you? Luffy asked. Apparently, the author has decided to break all rules of continuity and has decided to go off on its own. Author, when you decide to get back to the cool, interesting part that you were writing, let me know. I'll be over here smoking a joint. Trixie, take over. Oh, I have many names. Chaos, Disorder, Soapy Road Summoner. A bolt of lightning struck the creature in the back. He glared back at Celestia and waved his paw. An invisible force knocked her to the ground, and a solid statue of the creature appeared out of thin air and held her to the ground. What the flip is going on here? But you could call me Discord. Nice to meet another bringer of chaos. You're weird looking. Discord snarled a little, but controlled himself. Yes, I get that a lot. But then again, I'm not a pirate with a swordsman who uses 3 swords, a manipulative navigator, a long-nosed sharpshooter, a preferred chef, an assassin historian, a raccoon dog pet, and a robot for our crew. Nice pick on the robot, by the way. How does everything on this island either know me or about me? Luffy asked as he kept his distance for Discord. You'd be amazed at how much an open book a mind in turmoil can be. Discord looked at Celestia. She was firing blasts at the statue, but no avail, and remained trapped. Every time you and your crew caused bedlam, and Celestia had to attend to her warlord duties, whatever that is, and she always had such a fragile mind afterwards. As a bonus, there's a war brewing, Discord squeaked. I love you humans, even if Celestia doesn't let you come here. You're such a good source of disharmony. Speaking of which, Discord snapped his paw, and the night sky was instantly filled with pink clouds. Much light for Easter. Anytime you feel like coming back. You know, I think there's a problem here you need to address. Yeah, you cold, man? What? Are you smoking a joint? Yeah, because this whole entire Discord bit only makes sense if I'm totally high, bro. No, you get back and do your work. Fine. But I'm not going to be happy about this. Huh? Luffy said as he looked to his side. What's going on? All right. Discord scratched his head with his eagle claw. It was your pet that liked cotton candy. Oh well. Discord snapped his paw again, and a torrent of chocolate milk fell on them. Whoa! Luffy exclaimed as he tasted chocolate milk. That's awesome! Finally, someone who appreciates my work. Ha! I've been waiting at least 5... Foul beast! Came a shout from the air. Unhand thy sister and go back into the shadows! A dark blue shape slanted the Discord, knocking him onto his back. The statue Celestia was under dissolved into wire. Now that the blue shape had stopped, Luffy could see that her form was an alicorn that looked like the night itself. I'm still trying to figure out the whole statue moving thing anyway, and, you know, it really doesn't make any sense. At all. Like, none. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Do not pass go. This does not make any sense. Sister! Luna cried. She rushed over to Celestia's side and helped her up. What happened? I saw the clouds over the garden and came as fast as I could. I'm sorry, Luna, Celestia pleaded. I should have told you, but I didn't want you to get hurt again. Some author is using some way of making Discord come to life, and I have no idea. That doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't. Author, would you care to put an explanation in here somewhere, please. Because saying that Luffy's presence is the only reason doesn't seem to really work. It doesn't really seem to match everything we see in the show. How cute. Discord floated above all three ponies, as lightning and chocolate filled the skies. You two remind me of when you first challenged me. Only this time you don't have your saving grace. I'll take care of you two, and then I'll handle the elements. Discord flashed in a scene grin to Alicorns. Who knows? Maybe I'll just leave the land of chaos to participate in the war. Another question, Discord, but, what's to stop Twilight from getting to the elements before you can actually mind rape her? I mean, the moment she finds out. I'll think of something. Give me a moment. No! Celestia yelled as she got to her hose and began charging her horn. You are a plague upon Equestria and a scourge to all ponies. I won't let your madness spread beyond my realm. You're also a fool to think I didn't have countermasters after last time! A thick, rainbow-colored bolt of magic erupted out of Celestia's horn and stood straight at Discord. Celestia, still the little rebel you were all those centuries ago. Wait a minute. You can't turn the ponies to the stone without the freaking elements of harmony! Why do authors always think that? I know, it's like, one comment and boom, I can turn ponies to the stone instantaneously. But, oh well, just Grin and Barry prepare to get shot. Alright. Aren't you already a stone? Yes. Discord raised his bear claw and yawned into it. Oh yes, the little spell of yours. Too bad you were thinking about it while your mind was a mess. Discord caught the bolt with his eagle claw and sent it back at Celestia's direction with increased speed. Sister! Oh, this has something stupid. Prepare for the author to rant. Luna rushed to Celestia's side, slammed her into her. Move! Luna! Celestia cried as the magic stabbed Luna. There was a flash, and then a gray statue. People who are listening to this, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this once. When Discord said, I don't turn ponies into stone, that was a reference to him. He was referring to himself. He was angry about his scenario and situation that he got hit with the elements of harmony. He wasn't referring to other ponies. He wasn't saying Celestia did that to other ponies, and he wasn't talking about other ponies. He was referring to himself. It is a typical bad guy line. When something bad happens to a bad guy, that is what happens. They will look at the hero and say, I will not turn blank into blank. For example, if Reed Richards were to say trap Dr. Doom in an ethereal dimension, and Dr. Doom popped up in front of Reed a few years later, he would go, I want to know all that about you, because I don't trap people into another dimension. See? He's not referring to other people, he is referring to himself. Celestia cannot turn people into statues. Quit trying to add that, because for one thing, it ticks me the hell off! There was a flash and a gray statue of Luna whatever. Discord instantly teleported in front of him and picked it up with his tail. Really, Celestia? Discord teased. First the moon and now stone. You aren't really this good at this big sister thing. What's going on? We just suddenly really got bored with this part. Silent Straw Hat, this doesn't concern you, Celestia hissed before she turned her attention back to Discord. Release her. Not familiar with hostage situations, are we? Discord mused as he swung Celestia's statue around with his tail. See, I'm calling the shots now. I want Equestria back, and your help sneaking into this war. Never. Discord hung Luna's statue upside down. Would be a shame if this nice statue broke. You wouldn't. No, no, I won't let this stupidity ruin the story! TV tropes, help Martial Art Fruit User here. He needs to know that this story does get better, otherwise, I don't think he's gonna end it! Look, all I'm saying is that there better be some badass Celestia moments in there, or I'm replacing this whole entire chapter with something for Fallout or Equestria. Excuse me one sec. Okay, I've just read some TV tropes, found out that there are some cool scenes later. I just gotta get through this hunk of malarkey first! So, audience, if you could please grin and bear this... Ugh, I think we can make it. Oi! Using rampant Japanese terms in fics makes me mad. Weird thing! Luffy looked at a dangling statue. You're kind of being a jerk. Discord ignored Luffy, get his focus on Celestia. What's to stop me? I'm Discord, remember? I know you, Discord. Celestia stopped her hoof to the ground. You always said we were too much fun to kill. Discord lost a smile for a second, then replaced it with a scowl. I really do hate you, Celestia. Discord raised his tail up. You're such a party pooper. Discord brought his tail up and his statue to the ground, but only his tail touched the ground. Oh, horse feathers. Luffy had grabbed the statue. Straw Hat, you ruined the fun. There wasn't anything fun about that, Luffy declared to Discord. You were going to kill her. Do you know how boring they are? Why don't you get your crew and help me overthrow them? Discord was interrupted by a hoof to his face. Don't you talk to me like you know my crew! Luffy yelled with a volume that made Celestia's jaw drop. The Caroline voice, that's... Celestia looked over her still-frozen sister. It doesn't matter. Hopefully they'll take each other out. Don't worry, sister. It'll be over soon. Celestia was gone in a flash. You hit me. Discord rubbed a hoof to and smart to his face. Celestia never hit me. I'm calling bullshit on that. I really am. I'm not Celestia, Luffy replied. What's with the hostility? Oh, Straw Hat. Discord spread out his pawed claw. Isn't it fun and pandemonium what you pirates like? You're not fun, you're just a sadistic and a jerk. Discord levitated off the ground and back to his legs. You pirates are so fickle. One second you like my chocolate rain, and the next second you're complaining about that I turned off gravity. Discord snapped his fingers and suddenly it was daytime. I'll take care of you, and then I'll handle the others. Discord snapped his claw, and a jagged beam of magic sprung out of it. Luffy dodged and flung a hoof at Discord. Gum Gum! Pistol! The attack phased through Discord. His voice called out, Behind you, Straw Hat. Luffy spun around and smacked by Discord's paw. His stone paw that somehow he was able to use because of reasons, because, I don't know, the author wanted Discord and figured out that this was the only way it could happen. It flew a few feet away, skidded around. He pushed himself off and pressed a hoof onto the air where Discord hit him. Ow! I'm rubber! How did that hurt so much? Alright. Discord raised up his paw and grasped the air. A force pushed on Luffy's neck and he called out, You're a rubber man, Pony, whatever. Sounds like a neat skill to imitate. Luffy flailed a leg at Discord, who vanished again. The magic strangling him abated, and he fell to the ground gasping for air. I have a fun game to play. Discord snapped his fingers again. His form shifted to resemble a mirror image of Luffy. He still had the odd animal appendices, but his main body and head were now Luffy's, except for his fanged mouth and yellow eyes. Let's see who's really the best rubber pony, shall we? You jerk! Luffy sent down his four hose, flying backwards. Then they zipped past him straight at Discord. Gobo Gobo no bazooka! Gobo Gobo no balloon. Discord yelled back as his body inflated to cushion the blow. Oh, now that's quite odd. Interesting. No fair! Luffy complained. Get your own techniques! I have to interject here. This is really, really out of character for Discord. why isn't he doing something simple? I mean, technically, this fight could be over in 5 seconds. Sea Stone cuffs! Done! Discord activates Sea Stone. Discord makes Sea Stone cuffs appear out of nowhere. Or Discord puts Luffy in a body of water. Done. Or Discord tears Luffy's neck with Sea Stone cuffs. Or Discord does what he should be doing and playing a mind game with Luffy, suddenly making it seem like Luffy is killing his Nakama. Or, worse, Discord messes with Luffy's mind and makes Luffy think that he is all alone. Or, he sells Luffy a vision of the future and sees Ace dead. Or, Discord finds another way to make Luffy's mind rate. There are about a billion different ways Discord could be doing something to Luffy. But fighting? Just no. Come on, Straw Hat. It's a game. Let's have some fun. Discord laughed and started sending Gomu Gomu no pistols into Luffy's direction. Sorry! Luffy got out of the way of the attacks and planted his legs firmly on the ground. They expanded and contracted back to normal size. At the same time, steam emanated from Luffy's body, and his coat gained a pink sheen. I don't have time to play games! Gear second! Gear what? No! What? No! Oh, come on. It's a fun game. No! We are not cloning Team 4-Star. We are not referencing it in this fic. No, just no. We are not doing that. Fine. You're what? Okay, that's it. I'm activating my anti-Discord device. Uh-oh. Jet pistol! Luffy's attack hit Discord before the beast can even finish his question. Ugh! Discord's body rippled and reverted back to his original state. Another attack came his way, but he teleported from him just before it struck. His voice filled the garden. You're right, Straw Hat. That wasn't fun. I've got a better idea. There was a snap, and then Luffy was surrounded by hundreds of Discord. Again! Sea Stone cuffs! This fight should be over in 5 seconds! Discord could make a whole bunch of freaking cuffs appear, and Luffy would be powerless. It's like thinking that we could have Superman beat Discord. I'm Superman. Oh, your clothes are all kryptonite. What part of reality bending don't anybody get? Try to find your real meat. Better hurry. Chipbuck! Luffy kicked his back leg and sent Discord flying in the wall. You brat! He cursed as he picked himself up out of the rubble. Actually, I would have preferred Gomu Gomu no fireworks. I mean, that would make sense. I mean, this one seems kind of random. Fine, I didn't want to do this. Discord snapped his paw again, and then all the other Straw Hats, still human, were in front of him. What do you say to this? You better let go of them, Luffy yelled. Oi, Luffy. What's the big idea of letting us get blasted away like that? Yeah. Sounds like complaining what a crafty captain you are. I just wanted to become a good doctor, Topper cried. You didn't make me feel super this week, Frankie yelled. How am I gonna be a brave warrior now? Usopp yelled at Luffy. Everyone Why, Luffy? Robin asked. Why couldn't you save us? No! Luffy yelled as the sky cracked and fell to pieces. Discord lost his smile. Impossible. No, really, this is impossible. I mean, this is really impossible. No, this is impossible. No. This, no. Just, no. No, Nope. This, no. You asked for it. I warned you this would happen. Gray. The walls of the maintenance stalls were very monotonous, dull gray. The particular wall I was staring at had the merits of being a very clean gray. Pit bugs were notoriously hardy and reliable, so being the stable's pit bug technician meant there were long periods of nothing to do. Being the pit bug statistician's apprentice meant I was assigned all the Monday daily chores while my trainer took extended naps in the back room. Chores like cleaning the walls. This wall needs a mural. I let myself fantasize, picturing the Overmare agreeing and ordering Pallet herself to turn her entire stock into one of her brightly colorful masterpieces. Pallet was the greatest painter in Stable 2, and like every skilled artist, that made her a stable treasure. Life in Stable 2 inevitably began to eat at your spirit. You were born in the stable, you lived your whole life in the stable. You were going to die there, and the course of your life had hardly laid out for you to see by your Cutie Mark party. So the Overmare insisted that a new song be added to the stable's broadcast repertoire each week. The public areas were brightly painted and adored with uplifting motivational murals that regular parties would play in the atrium, all in an effort to distract the stave off depression. Reality came crashing back as I stared at the eternally black gray. Beautifying maintenance areas was tragically low priority already, and the pit bug technician's stall was one of the least trafficked parts of maintenance. I felt my ears droop as I started to realize that I'd be staring at the same gray wall nearly every day for the rest of my life.
Oh dear, is it really that bad?
What'd you like for Easter? Come on, you can do this. It's One Piece. You love it.
I know, you love doing One Piece. Come on.
I'm sorry, girls. It's just that this part is so unbelievably stupid. It's not just out of character for Discord. It's out of freaking character for Luffy. We all know Luffy's badass. We know this. We all know Luffy's got Emperor can master all three parts of Haki. And we know Luffy has pulled off some really cool things with his power of Haki. But let's not forget, Luffy's also an idiot. And being able to break mind control with this whole entire yell with Haki kind of makes Luffy overpowered. And sort of makes him unlikable. Because what's the point of reading the rest of this? Oh, Luffy's going to face off against T-Rex. One hit, get KO, die. It really lowers the quality of your fic when you make one character more powerful. I read pony fics to get away from this stupidity. If you guys read a lot of what I've done before, you know I hate it when they pull this shit off. I want to keep going, but I refuse to read this next paragraph. You want the summary? Luffy wins. He takes out Discord with an attack somehow, and giving a beating of his life. Big whoop, whoop-de-doo. Luffy wins. Yay! Flip this chapter. Flip it hard. Chapter... whatever. It's called a beam. Luffy breathed deeply. The wimp that tried to call himself Discord will splay around on the ground near him, moving aside for the occasional twitch. What a weird guy! Wish he kept the clouds, though! That's not your normal Luffy voice. This isn't normal Luffy! A bright light appeared to his left, and he raised his hood to shield his eyes. Twilight and her friends dashed out of the light. A golden tiara adored Twilight's head, and necklaces... What?
How did we get the elements?
I don't know. What's Discord doing over there?
Princess! We came as soon as we saw the...
Twilight looked over at the bizarre scene in front of her. What the hell? Yeah. What
the hell?
Oh! Luffy nonchalantly looked at the ponies and smiled. He was being a jerk, so I beat him up! A few hairs on Twilight's hair went crooked.
You did what? He's the embodiment of chaos. He's an all-powerful entity based on primordial force of the universe.
Oh, I didn't get most of that. It's not like being of gods is new to me. No! 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 No!
Excuse me. I am really miffed right about now.
Long story short, Twilight and the others managed to imprison Discord.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to fill the rest of your time with a good Discord scene. After which, expect me to continue with the story, but don't expect me to be pleasant.
Singularity slipped into existence beside Titan, a simple length of unwavering darkness. The air around it seemed to distort. Twilight felt a tug coming from a weapon. Even you, Titan whispered, his eyes wide. The greatest of your kind, a wielder of the magic of harmony, are nothing before me. The blade came before her. Twilight teleported. She landed softly on the floor on the other side of the room. Immediately, her mind reeled. She hadn't teleported herself. She didn't have a horn anymore, which meant that an ice cream sundae popped into existence before her. It was a decadent dessert. Ripple of butterscotch throughout the mounds of vanilla ice cream. Hot fudge drizzled over cherries and blueberries. Banana slices and pecans garnishing the edges of the bowl. Stuck to the side of the sundae was a small note, which was written perfectly in a different typeface. You've earned it. Twilight rolled on her back to see Titan standing over her, and felt a strange click, followed by a familiar weight on her forehead. The elder god moving from her looked from Twilight to the ice cream to her newly healed horn, then spoke in a godless voice that was hardly a whisper. If there was any hope of redemption for your race, it is gone now. You will die by the thousands. This is unforgivable. Laughter rang throughout the chamber, echoing off the walls, despite the fact that every window had been shattered. Twilight looked up at Titan, her eyes burning with defiance as she slowly used her newly restored magic to raise the spoon to her mouth and take the bite of her ice cream. It was delicious. Titan turned back to the center of the room, where the new arrival sat at a tiny table for two, drinking tea. Your daughter is on her way, he said as he sat his teacup down. The entire table burst into flames. Until then, Discard said lightly as Vega's face was bathed in the flickering firelight. We have so much catching up to do, don't we, Order?
There. I feel better now. Still pissed about the chapter, but I feel better now.